Hi, guys, it's Angelica. Welcome back. I am continuing with Thick as a Brick, Part 2 today by Jethro Tull. I listened to Part 1 a few weeks ago and absolutely loved it. I think it's a masterpiece. I'm so excited to continue listening to this. I do understand that it's meant to be listened to all at once, with one side of the album, flip it, listen to the second side. It's one piece of music, one song. So I didn't look at the lyrics the last time when I was listening to it. I'm going to do that this time because I have since went back and read the lyrics and I love them. There's so much going on there as well. So I want to make sure I'm as best as I can understanding this story or narrative that's being told as well as the music. So I'm really excited. This is so good. Let's go. love his acoustic guitar playing too. Wow, beautiful.
In the clear white sands of morning wonder, I take my place with the Lord of the Hills, and the blue-eyed soldiers stand slightly discolored in neat little rows sporting canvas frills. The jock straps pinching, they slouch to attention whilst queuing for sardies at the office canteen, singing how's your granny and a good old Ernie coughed up a tenner on a premium on wing.
minute. I need to stop. I'm not going to stop very long, but I just need a minute to gather my thoughts here before we continue. This is incredible. I love this so much. This is striking me on a similar level to the way 2112 and Dogs struck me. Rush and Pink Floyd. This is so masterful on so many levels. I just can't get over it. I'm just laughing at the absurdity of how good this is. I love this so much. I'm so happy that I looked into this more before I started the second side of this and read the lyrics, and I have the lyrics up now because that is such an important piece of this that I was not grasping before. And I mean, like I said on those other two pieces, 2112 and Dogs, I'm just struck by the profundity of both what they're talking about lyrically here, and then how good the music is too. It's so overwhelming to me that both sides of this are so strong and so intricate and deep and powerful. It's just wow. So you see me laughing, it's just because I can't believe how good this is. I intend to talk about this for some time at the end. I have a lot of things that I want to say that I already wanted to say after looking into part one more. So I'm just going to keep going and try to summarize my thoughts as best as I can at the end here. So I'm going to take it back just a little bit so we don't lose any continuity. But let's keep going. This is so good. Man, the music is just out of this world too. Wow. And the playing, oh my gosh.
The tireless oppression, the are dead, as the sins of the fathers are fed, with the blood of the fools and the thoughts of the wise, and from the pen under your bed. Well, let me make you a present of song, as the wise man breaks wind and is gone, while the fool with the hourglass is cooking his goose, and the nursery rhyme winds along. So come on, ye young men who are building castles, kindly state the time of the year, and join your voices in the hellish chorus, mark the precise nature of your fear. See the summer lightning cast its bolts upon you, and the hour of judgment draweth near. Would you be the fool stood in your suit of armor, or the wiser man who rushes clear? So come on, you child of heroes, won't you rise up from the pages of your comic books, your super crooks, and show us all the way? Well, make your will and testament, won't you join your local government? We'll have Superman for president, let Robin save the day. So where the hell was Biggles when you needed him last Saturday? And where are all the sportsmen who always pulled you through? They're all resting down in Cornwall, writing up their memoirs for a paperback edition of the Boy Scout Manual. So you ride yourselves over the fields, and you make all your animal deals, and your wise men don't know how it feels to be thick as a brick.
Wow. That is an absolute masterpiece in my eyes. That was so good for so many reasons. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. I don't even know where to start. Um, I'm still kind of letting that emotionally wash over me. Wow. Um, so I guess I'll start with like the lyrical content and what I'm seeing here in the lyrics. Um, Really great themes that are being talked about. So let me rewind for a second in that I now understand that this um, album was created as a response to critics calling Aqualung a concept album, which apparently Ian Anderson did not like at all because that was not his intention to make that album a concept album. It was more of a thematic album exploring similar themes, is my understanding. And he just really wanted to set it straight that was not his intention to make that a concept album. So I was really interested by that, like why he was so bothered by that. And I looked into him a little bit more. I'm going to get to that in a second. But just that this album was created as a response to that. And it was meant as kind of a satirical concept album. But it ends up being an incredible concept album. Even if you take it seriously, I think. And the themes that I'm seeing here are pretty profound. Like he's talking about growing up and that the experience of growing up and what's expected of a person, of a man. And he's talking about themes of identity and family. Like, am I going to be who my family has been and the legacy they have built, or am I going to create my own legacy and my own identity? He's also, I think, talking about absurdity too, and you hear that in the music of just kind of he's talking about these like really deep themes, but it's very playful, and I really appreciate that it's not taking itself too seriously, because I do think it reflects life, and that yes, all of this is going on, and but it's also absurd, and like you can't make sense of everything too, and you feel that with the music like constantly shifting and like reintroducing themes in like a different voice. And I don't know, I'm still very early in my understanding of all this, but like I think I understand just foundationally maybe what he's going for here, and I love it, even if that wasn't what he's going for. This is how I'm interpreting it, and I love it. Yeah, what else? Yeah, like this second part, I gotta scroll through so many lyrics. Okay, so yeah, it starts with see there a man is born. And then so in the part 1 there was it was something similar. See there a son is born. So that's interesting that it starts with like, I guess, confronting manhood. Man, there's some great lyrics here. Really great stuff. And I like how he keeps doing this thing with like the soldier and the poet. He brought that up in part 1 as well. Sorry, just bear with me here. I'm trying to understand this in real time because I think this is just fascinating. Let's see, can I find it? Okay. The poet lifts his pen while the soldier sheaths his sword. Um, and then he says that again. Okay. Yeah, okay. And the poet sheaths his pen while the soldier lifts his sword. And I thought there was a part where he kind of reversed that as well. But anyways, I love that he talks about those kind of very different lives. And the way I'm seeing that is just kind of how differently you would interpret the world based off of being a soldier or being a poet. And they're two very different lives, but both have its merits. Both have its strengths, both have its drawbacks. Yeah. Yeah. And towards the end, he says, "Would you be the fool stood in his suit of armor, or the wiser man who rushes clear?" So I don't know if that's kind of bringing that back around. I don't know. But these lyrics are really great. I love, again, I love the juxtaposition of really serious, beautifully poetic lines, but also it's not that serious either. He's got, a silliness to this that I love. And that made me, when I realized that reading the lyrics from the first part, I looked Ian Anderson up because I'm just like, who is this guy? This is so fascinating. And I see him I see pictures of him playing the flute. I'm going to put them up here because I was cracking up looking at these pictures of him playing the flute. And I read that he is somewhat known for playing the flute on one leg. And I just, I love that so much. Off of that too, I'm looking at these pictures of him and I'm thinking to myself, as somebody who did ballet for 15 years, this guy, he's got good positioning here. Does this guy know ballet? So then I'm reading more about him and I see that his brother, I believe, is very involved in some major ballet company. And then his wife was a ballerina. So I'm thinking they gave him some pointers because these pictures I see of him on the one leg playing the flute, I'm like, wow, he's really holding his leg beautifully. So I don't know, that really cracks me up. He seems like a really interesting guy to me. So I watched a brief interview with him too, and I felt confirmed, and because I was like, am I misinterpreting this guy? Is he really actually very serious? I don't think so. I think he's got a great sense of humor. I think he probably has a great stage presence from the pictures I'm seeing, and just the way that he plays too. I listened to that interview and he talked about why he started playing the flute and that he originally played the guitar, but after hearing Eric Clapton decided that he would never be as good as him and be able to play like that. So then he went and found a new instrument, and that was the flute. I just love that too. That's so adaptable and ingenious. I just love that he did that, and he really made that flute playing his own. And he talked about, that no one taught him how to play the flute officially, and he just kind of figured it out on his own, and in doing so he created a very different style of playing, which I love, because I mentioned in the first video that I don't typically like flute playing very much, and the way he plays it, I'm down with it. He's very rhythmic with it, and syncopated and bluesy, and he really plays with the dynamics a lot too, which I appreciate. And that's happening in the entire piece as well. They're really playing with the dynamics so much. We'll have certain melodies go really soft and then they're repeated really loudly. It's really a cool experience listening to it as well. While I was listening to it, I had to look up who produced this album, because I think the production on it is quite excellent as well. It's really all the instruments sound so clear and they're mixed so well, I think. And I love how they play with like panning the instruments positionally and then back and forth. It's just really, it's a hell of an experience listening to this. It's really, really good. And the producer, his name was Terry Ellis, I believe. That's what Wikipedia is telling me anyway. Terry Ellis. I would love to know more about him. He did a fantastic job on this, I think. But let me move on to the music aspect of this as well. I mean, this is just so wonderful to listen to. It twists and turns in such unexpected but beautiful ways. Some of that acoustic guitar playing is just absolutely breathtaking. I loved it. Such beautiful melodies. I loved the piano. I loved the bass. The drumming was incredible. I wrote that down too. Barrymore Barlow is the drummer. That, I want to say it was towards the beginning. He had like a whole instrumental break solo essentially that was, I've never heard anything like it before. It was so cool. Just all over the place. And I do take kind of all these switches in the music and how busy it is and everything is like maybe part of that kind of theme of absurdity and like the theme, I guess, of it being kind of satirical. But it ends up being so good, which is just great. This is so good. Yeah, what else did I want to say? I think that's pretty much it. I think this is a complete, beautiful work of art. And I want to learn more about Ian Anderson and Jethro Tull as a band. I want to keep diving into this album and listening to it. There's so much there to uncover, I think. And it's just so well done. And I'm so grateful to have listened to this now. This is so revolutionary, honestly. So good. I'm just blown away. So thanks for checking this out with me, and I will see you on the next one.